Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Last episode, we traveled to Rivendell, and we're here. We spoke to Aragorn, and he basically let us know that in order to fight this evil foe, we need to reforge an old weapon called Narsil. Now, Narsil, in order to be reforged, we have to find these special stones. I'm not sure how they're pronounced, Sithalar stones. And Bellenie spoke to the forge master here in Rivendell, and he basically let her know that there's no way to get a hold of these stones anymore. So she let Aragorn know this information, and he is still very adamant about getting these stones. So that is pretty much where we left off last episode. So let's go ahead and speak to him and see what else he has for us.
Greetings.
When I was very young, my father, Arathorn, was slain by orcs, and my mother brought me to stay here in Rivendell. I was called Estel by my mother, Gilrain, and by all those who dwelt in the vale, and I rode far afield, seeking adventure with the sons of Elrond. At the age of 20, Lord Elrond took me aside, and told me my true name, and of my heritage. He said that I descended in an unbroken line from Elendil of old. He gave to me the ring of Barahir and the shards of Narsil, but he withheld the scepter of Anuminus, saying that I had yet to earn it. He withheld, too, another treasure, but I will not speak of that. Soon afterward, I went in search of a Sithalar with which Narsil might be reforged. Yes, I knew then of the ancient Sithalar and of the need for one. But I was young, and I did not pass the test that was set before me. The time had not come for Narsil's remaking. I have a message for Master Elrond. Bring it to him faithfully, and return with his words, and I will better know how to proceed. Here's my message. I know now what Gwyndeth sought of me in the watery darkness, and I'm prepared to give it. Elendil was a wiser man than I. I await your return, Bellenie. Okay. Well, let me go do that. We need to go talk to Elrond. I think I want to just go right here. Okay, this was not the right path. I'm going to have to go back up this way. Just go up this one. Here we go. The last homily house. Okay, let's see. Let's go in to the top floor. East porch. We need to go all the way up. Elrond's library. There we go. There he is down there. Hello, Elrond.
Will you lend me your aid once more?
Aragorn has traveled many roads since his early failure in the tomb of his great ancestor. What would Gwyndith make of him now? I wonder. You look puzzled, young one. Do not despair. I will explain my words to you and give counsel to him whom I once called Estil. Aragorn came to us when he was only 2 years of age. His father, Arathorn, having been slain by the arrows of the orcs, Gilrain feared for her child's safety and brought him to Ilmadris, seeking to keep the fact of his birth from the eyes of the enemy. I bade Gilrain keep his true name and lineage secret, and she called him instead Estil, or Hope. When he reached 20 years of age, I saw that he had come to early manhood. I gave him knowledge of his lineage and the name his father had given him. Aragorn. A strong name. Full of hope was he on that day, but he soon would be laid low with a love far above his station. For walking in the woods near sunset of the next day, he encountered Arwen, my daughter, and was stricken with love for her. I do not know why he went to Annúminas, but I always believed he made the journey to prove himself, prove that he was worthy of loving such a maid. He went to that ancient city, long deserted, in the company of my sons and with Calenglad, a ranger that came at times to Ilmadris. Calenglad did not return from Aragorn's journey to the city of his fathers, and when I next saw Aragorn, the experience had left its mark upon him. Return to Aragorn and tell him that I agree the time has come for Narsil to be reforged, and I will give it a new name, Anduril, Flame of the West. We will have need of its light before the end. Okay. Back to Aragorn. See, I want to go back across here.
Greetings.
I am glad that Master Elrond agrees with my decision. His counsel is near to my heart. It is true that I journeyed in my youth to Annúminas, the city of my fathers. Even then it had stood empty for long years, but it was once the shining jewel of my people, and I desired to see it with my own eyes. I thought, too, that if I recovered the Sithalar that lay within Annúminas, the only one of the stones to remain in this bend of the world, I might be able to reforge Narsil and prove myself worthy of the fate to which I had been born. Elladan and Elohir accompanied me on my journey to Evendim, and my kinsman Calenglad also. He had sworn an oath to my father and renewed it in my name before we departed. Much of the city had already been reclaimed by the waters of Lake Nenuel when we arrived, and I despaired of finding the Sithalar within the flooded tomb where it lay. But lo, the maiden Gwyneth appeared before us and charged me with a task to prove my worthiness of receiving the Sithalar. My youthfulness betrayed me. Though I had the form of a man, I had not the wisdom or experience, and Gwyneth found me wanting. The Sithalar was not to be mine that day. When I stood before the flooded passages of Elendil's empty tomb on the outskirts of Anuminus, I believed it right that Narsil be reforged. I could not understand why Gwyneth refused me access. Now I believe I understand. Long years have passed, and I have not seen Calenglad since that day. He did not return with me. He had become enamored of Gwyneth and chose to remain behind. I offered to free him from his oath to me, but he refused. He said, "You are my lord and have power over me, but I ask that you allow me to remain here. I will keep watch over the city and safeguard the lake until such time as you return on. I will uphold my oath." Calenglad has remained at Tinudir ever since. I would rejoice to speak with him again, but preparations are underway for a journey of great danger and importance, more important than even the reforging of Narsil, and I cannot journey to Anuminus. But you, my friend, you can bring Calenglad my words and tell him that we now have true need of the Sithalar where we once did not. Bring this letter to Calenglad, Bellenie, and remember that you act in my stead. You are my agent to Tinudir, an island on the eastern shore of Lake Nenuel, and we speak with one voice. Always remember that respect cannot be bought, but must be earned. Do not undervalue it. We shall yet see Andorral forged from the shards of Narsil. That quest is 32. We are only 29, so what we're going to do, now we still have some here to do. Go back to the Red Swamp. We are going to port back to Ostgaruth. We need to turn in that one. We're going to try to do that one again. And we're going to see if we can't get some of these others done. We're going to go in and we're going to speak to Radagast. Turn in this one quest that we have. Hello, Radagast. I have just been to Rivendell, and I thought I'd better get back here and finish some tasks that I have left undone. I have these bark strips for you.
You have done well.
Your name will be written down in the annals of the lore masters before your days are done. My thanks to you. I will need to study these strips, but they will help greatly in the understanding of corruption. Alright, let's see. The first thing I want to work on, I only need one more ancient token. So we are going to look for those. Okay, and my last coin is straight ahead. Alright, I want to go and get these Rudarians. So I'm going to be a little bit more careful this time. Got to watch my health. I was reckless before, and I ended up dead twice. I will not make that same mistake again. There's 2 guards there. I really don't want to take on 2 at once. Let's get rid of these guys. Don't think I'm gonna have a choice though. Okay. That bowman there. Okay. There's 4 there. Let's look on the other side and see how many we've got. There's only 2. But there's the bowman. Oh no. Oh no. Not good. Whew. All right. I need 2 more of those guys. As soon as he gets away from... Ah. Not cool. Alright, so I've got the satchels that I need, but I still need 2 more. Oh, I hated to waste that, but my health was getting down a little bit too low for my liking. He's got a bow. Does he have a bow? He's got a bow also. Okay, we need one more. Oh, God. Oh, she's shooting at me also. Okay, we are done here. Okay. Oh, that's a tree. Well, alright, if you insist. Well, I guess you're what I need. Let's see. See where we need to go to get these 3 gaunt protectors. Who's that? There's one. Oh, he's a level 30. He's got friends. Let's give it a go. Alrighty then. I guess we're in the right area. Back that way it says. Ah, right here. I don't know. Are you connected? Guess I'm gonna find out. Yep. Okay. Ooh, What are you getting me with? Diseased frailty. Diseased feebleness. Alright, we've got our last one over this way. I see something sparkling. I need to go see what that is. I want to get these done so I don't have to come back here. Ooh, it's treasure. Well. We're going to look around this corner for this white that we need. Okay, he's going to be... There he is, right there. Okay, it looks like... Defeat Reykur. Now, which one? Who is that? See that guy? No. Reykur. Oh. He's back this way. He's this way. Okay. Let's go after him. And I guess he's going to be up those steps. Wow. Alright, well, let's get this dude. Okay. Oh dear. Alright, are you up here? Yes, you are. Reykur, Minion of Misery. And there's 2 other things here that I need. What is this urn of Angmar? Find the Red Maid's altar. Okay. Then that's what we shall do. Go back the way we came. Okay. Oh, he's invading me and blocking me. Oh, look at there. The Red Maid's altar. Okay. Maybe I just have to get to it. Can I use it? No. Has no effect. Okay. Now I can use it. We have to go back to town. Don't think I'm that far. I'll let them take care of that, and we're going to just turn in all these. Janison, I found the vessel of purity. At the altar in the east, the Red Maid came forth from the water when the wars encroached upon her spring, and she made herself known unto the men of Rudar, but they did not heed her pleas. Her visage was not then as it is now, for the corruption of war had not tainted her spirit. Ever we fought, and ever did the blood of Rudar and the Arthdane pour into the land. The spring of the maiden became filth, and over time the maiden herself became diseased by the blood which drowned her home. She arose as a terrible creature, and slew any who beheld her, satisfying her new hunger. It was then that Arwain Benedar charged us with our great task, only we failed. And now Ivar Bloodhand has gained power over the Red Maid, though I think he does not understand the danger. For the love of nature. And level 30. Fantastic! The Red Maid's sisters are as wide as the world. For each way the water flows, there are river maidens. To call the Red Maid back to nature, thou shalt need to enlist the closest friend to nature, a Radagast. All right, so we need to go speak to Radagast. Hello, Radagast.
I have a task for you.
You have made quite the name for yourself, Bellenie. Word of your exploits has reached me even here. I know what began the plague in Angmar, the Red Swamp. A gaunt lord, a dire creature in the service of Angmar. He's raised an army of wights here and has stirred this ancient evil, not the Eglain. I must ask you to intervene on my behalf, for I cannot. Would you go? In the east are the ruins called Garth Ogrin. I would search there for Ivor. If you find him and defeat him, bring his helm to me. Okay. And that, my friends, is a task for another day. Thank you for joining me today. Please give me a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And I hope to see you next time. Take care all. Bye-bye now.